Hello and welcome to the another video of automation with Ansible AWX video series brought to you by techlatest.net. In our last video, we provided a high-level overview of Ansible and its companion tool, AWX. We explored the advantages of utilizing AWX in your automation workflows compared to using Ansible alone. Additionally, we conducted an in-depth comparison between AWX and Red Hat Ansible Tower to help you understand the similarities and differences between these two automation platforms. techlatest.net offers a convenient solution for Ansible with AWX in the form of pre-configured virtual machine instances that are readily available on popular cloud platforms like Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and Microsoft Azure. In our detailed guide, we thoroughly explained how to deploy and effectively utilize this virtual machine solution on each of these cloud platforms, ensuring that you can harness the power of Ansible and AWX for your automation needs with ease. In this video, we will dive into the core concepts of Ansible. We'll begin by exploring Ansible CLI and its built-in tools, which are available out of the box on TechLatest Ansible AWX VM. We'll take a closer look at the locations of these tools and provide a brief overview of each one, ensuring that you have a solid understanding of the Ansible ecosystem and its key components. It's worth mentioning that with this virtual machine, we also have a WX pre-configured and ready to use right from the start. However, we'll explore AWX in detail in our upcoming videos. So let's get started. Here I have my TechLatest Ansible AWX virtual machine up and running. And I am connected to the VM via SSH. To see what are the other CLI tools which got installed along with the Ansible, please run which Ansible command first. The output shows the executable location. Navigate to this location using cd usr bin. Run ls ansi * to see all the Ansible tools installed. Here is the list of the core components and tools. So the first tool in the list we have is Ansible Core. This is the core Ansible tool that provides the command line interface and automation engine. When you install Ansible, you get the Ansible CLI, which is used to run playbooks and manage infrastructure. We can check more about this tool using Ansible help command. Define and run a single task playbook against a set of hosts. You can see all these options here which can be passed as arguments to the Ansible command. Let's see this basic Ansible ad hoc command syntax. Sudo Ansible, target, -m, module, -a, module options. Target here is the host or group of hosts to target, defined in your inventory. -m we use to specify the Ansible module. Module here is the Ansible module to use. For example, ping, apt, copy, etc. -a used to provide the argument to the module. So with modules we have some mandatory arguments which are needed and some are optional. Ansible includes a wide range of modules that are used to interact with various systems and services. Modules are reusable, self-contained units of automation that perform specific tasks, like package management, file manipulation, user management, and more. Let's see how to search for the Ansible modules and use them. Go to your browser and search for Ansible modules. Click on this first link here, All Modules. It will open an Ansible documentation page, where all the Ansible modules are listed. Click on any one of them. For example, this apt package here. It will show you the details of that module. Like description of the module. Requirement to execute this module on host machine. What parameters can be used with this, etc. And the very exciting thing available here is examples. How to use this module. You can use them in ad hoc commands as well as in your playbooks. Use this documentation to find out more about any module you want to use. You can also use the terminal to search the module. From terminal, run Ansible-Doc, the module name, like apt. And here is the result. Description, requirement, parameters as well as examples. You can also see it displays the module location on this VM. We can navigate to this location and see what modules and plugins are available. LS modules. LS plugins. This is how you can search for Ansible modules using Ansible-Doc command line tool. Let's get back to our Ansible example. With this syntax, I am running this command in the terminal. Ansible localhost m package name equals Apache 2 state equals latest. With this command, Ansible will install an Apache package on my localhost if it is not already present. This is very fundamental step of using Ansible CLI. This concise introduction merely scratches the surface, but Ansible's immense potential empowers you to accomplish a wide array of automation tasks. Next tool we have is Ansible-Config. Ansible also provides a configuration file, Ansible.cfg, where you can set various options and preferences for Ansible's behavior. Let's run H with this tool. This is config command line class. When we run Ansible-Config version from terminal, it shows that there is no config file available. We can create the one using Ansible-Config tool. Or we can check the current settings using Ansible-Config dump command. Please note that user config file overrides the default config if present. Now let's discuss about Ansible-Console. The Ansible-Console tool is an interactive command line interface, CLI, that allows you to interact with Ansible and run Ansible tasks, playbooks, and modules in a more interactive and exploratory way. It provides a REPL, read eval print loop, environment where you can type commands, execute Ansible tasks, and see the results in real time. Simply run the Ansible-Console command from terminal to launch the interactive Ansible-Console. Once inside the Ansible-Console, you can use it to execute Ansible tasks, playbooks, and modules. Ansible-Console supports several commands, and you can modify its configuration at runtime. Next, Ansible-Doc displays information on modules installed in Ansible libraries. It displays a terse listing of plugins and their short descriptions, provides a printout of their documentation strings, and it can create a short snippet, which can be pasted into a playbook. To access documentation for a specific Ansible module, use the Ansible-Doc command followed by the name of the module. For example, like this here, I can use Ansible-Doc like apt to read more about this module. This is an excellent resource for gaining a comprehensive understanding and quickly accessing information about any Ansible component whenever you need it. Next, in the list we have Ansible-Galaxy. Ansible-Galaxy is a valuable resource for Ansible users. It is a web-based platform and command line tool for sharing, finding, and reusing Ansible roles, collections, and content. It serves as a centralized repository for the Ansible community, allowing users to discover, contribute, and collaborate on Ansible automation content. In your browser, search for Ansible-Galaxy. Click on the first result. This is web-based Ansible-Galaxy platform. You can search for roles and collections which are shared by the community users. You can search for any specific role or collection you want. For example, here in Roles page, let's search for user_management. We got this result. Let's check out this SOMA's role here. You can install it from Install tab. You can also check its Git repo. To proceed further, read the documentation given here. You will find all the details for using this Galaxy role. This way you can use roles and collections from Ansible-Galaxy. Now let it go back to our terminal. With Ansible-Galaxy command line tool, we can check if any collections got installed or not. Ansible-Galaxy collection list. You will see a list with the version number. You can search for a specific collection by using grep command along with the previous command. Ansible-Galaxy collection list. Grep community. It will list all the collections containing community string in their name. Want to verify the Ansible collection? For example, verify community, Azure collection. Please run Ansible-Galaxy collection verify community, Azure. Here is the output. Ansible-Galaxy simplifies role and collection management and encourages collaboration within the Ansible community by providing a central repository for sharing and discovering automation content. It makes it easier for users to find and use pre-built automation solutions. Next, in the list we have Ansible-Inventory tool. Let's run this Ansible-Inventory help command in the terminal to know more about it. The Ansible-Inventory tool is used to display and manipulate Ansible's inventory, which is a list of hosts or groups of hosts that Ansible can manage. You can use this tool to view the inventory structure, filter hosts or groups, and even create dynamic inventories. It can be quite handy for inventory management. To view the complete inventory structure, you can simply run Ansible-Inventory list. Let's run this command in the terminal and see the output. Here, you can see it's giving me this output, as I don't have any inventory file created. In my home directory, let's create this simple inventory.ini file. You can also provide the IP addresses of the host machines. Here we have total 3 hosts. 2 hosts are under web server group and 1 host under database group. We'll dedicate a separate video to cover inventory in more detail, so don't fret if you find this file a bit confusing at the moment. Save it. Now let's run our previous command Ansible-Inventory list. You can see the result. You can also provide the path to the inventory file using -i command if the inventory file is located in some other directory. The Ansible-Inventory tool can produce output in various formats, including JSON, YAML, or INI. You can use the export option to specify the format. You can use patterns to filter hosts or groups that match a specific pattern. The graph option visualizes the inventory in a tree-like structure. Ansible-Inventory is a handy tool for inspecting and managing inventory information, especially in complex or dynamic inventory scenarios where hosts and groups change frequently. It allows you to gather information about your inventory, make changes, and interact with your Ansible environment more effectively. Moving next, we have Ansible-Playbook. Let's run Ansible-Playbook. Help from the terminal to read more about this tool. To use Ansible-Playbook, you need to have an Ansible-Playbook ready. Playbooks are YAML files that define a series of tasks to be executed on remote hosts. Let's create this simple playbook to install Apache Server on localhost. /Apache YAML. Here is the content of the file. For playbook as well, we will have a separate video, so don't worry if you don't understand this file at the moment. The name of the playbook is install a package. It will install Apache 2 package using apt module of Ansible on the localhost. Here the name of the task is ensure the package is installed. Now let's run this using Ansible-Playbook. And here we have the output of this command. Ansible-Playbook provides various options to control playbook execution, such as specifying variables, using tags, limiting tasks to specific hosts, and more. Moving next, we have Ansible-Pull. Ansible-Pull is an executable and a command line tool provided by Ansible for a specific use case. Unlike the more common Ansible command, which is used to push configuration changes to remote hosts, Ansible-Pull is used to pull and apply configurations from a version-controlled repository, typically a Git repository. Ansible-Pull is particularly useful in scenarios where a traditional Ansible push model might be impractical, such as edge computing, IoT devices, or when you want to keep configuration management decentralized. It leverages the strengths of version control systems to automate the distribution and application of Ansible configurations across your infrastructure. Last tool to discuss here is Ansible-Vault. Ansible-Vault is a command-line utility in Ansible that is used for encrypting and decrypting sensitive data, such as variables, passwords, and other secrets, within Ansible playbooks, inventory files, or other Ansible-related files. Encrypting sensitive data helps protect it from unauthorized access and ensures the security of your infrastructure automation code. Ansible-Vault is a critical tool for securing sensitive data in Ansible, and it is widely used in production environments to protect credentials and other confidential information within automation tasks and configuration files. It ensures that your secrets are encrypted and only accessible to authorized users. You can find all these various options available with the Ansible-Vault. With this, we completed our video on exploring Ansible CLI and its built-in tools. In our upcoming videos, we will continue our journey with Ansible Core Concepts. We will delve into Ansible-Inventory, playbooks, ad hoc commands, and provide hands-on demonstrations to explore these topics in detail. Thank you for joining.